Good morning, students. So this is time for your SST Social Studies class. You know, a complete work is done perfectly when it is done by many hands. Look, in our family structure, each family member do some work which run our family smoothly. Suppose that our fathers mostly do the works outside our home and our mother do all the work inside our houses. And in case when they both work outside, then they divide the household work between them. Okay, isn't it? You students do help your parents in some ways, I think. I suppose sometimes you arrange your books and other things, etc. Or arrange the bed or clean houses. You must do such type of things, such type of jobs. The elder person in home too help us in many ways. Actually, you know, many hands are better than one. Many hands are better than one. Let's start new chapter. It's chapter 5. Name of the chapter is Many Hands Are Better Than One. Okay? So, let us start the chapter. Many Hands Are Better Than One. Page number 26, chapter 5. Chapter 5. Many Hands Are Better Than One. Division of labor helps us to do more work. Then what is division of labor? Actually, definition of division of labor is it means separation of work process into a number of tasks, with each task performed by separate person or group. This is division of labor. When the labor is divided, complete labor is divided within many persons. With division of labor, each worker is given only a part of the total job. This results in task specialization and efficient use of time. This in turn increases the productivity of labor. Can you tell how work is accomplished in the making of products like cars and machinery goods? It's a big process which is divided into many groups of peoples, and in this way the total work completed. In an assembly line, several people perform a particular operation in the production of a product. Look here in your book, there is an example about fast food assembly line. Actually, you know, in our country it is not very much popular food assembly line. It is much more used in Western countries, but as this is in your book, so we have to read it, and I'm telling you, just try to understand. Do you know how that burger on your plate reaches you? Let us look behind the scene at a fast food assembly line. Actually, these fast food assembly lines are very much popular in some metro cities and in Western countries, as I told you before. Firstly, the first step is put your bank or credit card in a machine. Punch in the things you want to it. Press start. Next step, the machine debits your card. From your card, the machine deducted the amount of money which is prescribed for that particular food. Gives out your receipt with a number on it, and then the machine gives the receipt with a number. Watch the machine in action. It will assemble your order along a visible glass assembly line. Next, a camera at each assembly hamburger ingredient station would capture the action in close-up. At your table, you can watch a monitor showing your order being assembled. Once your meal is ready, it will proceed to the automatic wrapping stage and bagging stage. When your number is displayed, you know it's your turn to get your takeaway bag in this way. Grab the bag coming out of the wall dispenser and get going. This is the total process. But I'm again telling you that it is not much popular in our country. It is for Western countries. But here the next example is we are just do that division of labor and Van Mahotsav day. Division of labor in our schools. Do you know that division of labor is seen in many things in your school as well? In preparing a science project, in playing a basketball game, and even at the school annual function. Yes, there is division of labor, obviously. Without it, we can't proceed and we can't complete the whole total annual function is a very important and very huge works are there. And if there is no division of labor, it is not completed perfectly, isn't it? Each student performs a function according to his capacity and capability. It is Van Mahotsav day today at Happy Hour School. Let us see how the children do their jobs quickly. What is Van Mahotsav day? You know that when it is observed in 5th June, and it is plantation day, when we plant and take care of the plants. The students have divided their work. Look, Ali is collecting polythene bags. Jason is raking the dry leaves and collecting them. Jason is doing that. Nikita is collecting food wastes. Nikita is collecting food waste. The three do some work separately. And next, Simi and Rimi are digging a large pit in the backyard to dispose of the food and dry leaves. Okay, they dig a large pit in the backyard of the school to dispose of the food and dry leaves, as it becomes a very good manure. You know the manure, na? It is manure. When we dig a large pit and dispose the food and dry leaves, then it become a good manure. Ryan is designing posters on the significance of Van Mahotsav. Ryan writing some important sentences about Van Mahotsav. Writing about Van Mahotsav. And Shama is planting a row of saplings. Saplings are what? Saplings are baby plants. Sama do this. Planting a row of saplings. All work done. So they 3 and before, and I already told you 3. Total they all do the work and completed the total work. This is division of labor. So the work is done perfectly. And now imagine if there had been no division of labor, the scene would have looked like this. Just have a look on it. Waste material scattered here and there, and weeds grow very much, here large weeds are there, and total a messy scene, isn't it? So this is division of labor. Actually, in our society there is also division of labor. Some people grow our food, they are called farmers. Some treat us when we become ill, they are doctors. Group of people construct our houses, and who teaches us, they are teachers, and lawyers who help us in case of any legal issues, etc. So this is also a total division of labor. And you can see division of labor everywhere, in every sphere and throughout our daily life. It is also, you can see there is also division of labor. So please read the chapter, is very short, read it carefully and learn it and try to understand the whole chapter. In our next class, I'll discuss the question answers and objective questions on this chapter. And now I'm giving you the project. So you have to project on this chapter. You have to write a report on division of labor for your school annual function day. You have to write a report on division of labor for your school annual function day. Here is, you can see, draw and report the division of labor for your school annual function day. It is your project work for this chapter. Okay, so you all do it. Okay, and till the next class, bye.